Novak Djokovic withdraws from French Open due to knee. Novak Djokovic, the world #1 tennis player, has announced his withdrawal from the upcoming French Open due to a nagging knee injury. The Serbian tennis star made the announcement on his official social media accounts, stating that he needs more time to recover and heal from the injury before returning to competition. Djokovic has had a stellar year so far, winning the Australian Open and several other titles on the ATP Tour. However, his knee injury has been a persistent issue that has hampered his performance on the court. The decision to withdraw from the French Open was not an easy one for Djokovic, who was looking forward to competing in the second Grand Slam tournament of the year. In his statement, Djokovic expressed his disappointment at having to miss the French Open, a tournament he has won multiple times in the past. He acknowledged that he needs to prioritize his health and well-being in order to prolong his career and continue competing at the highest level. The knee injury that has forced Djokovic to withdraw from the French Open is a common issue for tennis players, who put immense strain on their joints and muscles during matches and training sessions. Over the years, Djokovic has dealt with various injuries, including elbow and shoulder problems, but has always managed to bounce back and return to form. Djokovic's decision to prioritize his health and rehabilitation is a wise one, as pushing through the pain and risking further injury could have long-term consequences for his career. By taking the time to rest and recover, Djokovic can give his knee the attention it needs to heal properly and prevent any future complications. The French Open will undoubtedly be poorer without Djokovic's presence, as he is one of the most dominant players in the history of the sport. His rivalry with Rafael Nadal and Roger Federer has produced some of the most memorable matches in tennis history, and his absence will be keenly felt by fans and fellow players alike. Despite his withdrawal from the French Open, Djokovic remains optimistic about his chances of returning to competition in the near future. He has set his sights on Wimbledon, the third Grand Slam tournament of the year, and is determined to be back at full strength for the grass court season. In the meantime, Djokovic will focus on his recovery and rehabilitation, working closely with his medical team to ensure that he is fit and ready to return to action as soon as possible. He has been receiving treatment for his knee injury and has been following a personalized rehabilitation program to speed up the healing process. Djokovic's decision to withdraw from the French Open has been met with understanding and support from his fans and fellow players. They have expressed their well wishes and hope for a speedy recovery for the Serbian star, knowing that he will be back stronger than ever once he has fully recovered from his injury. As Djokovic takes a break from competition, other players will have the opportunity to step up and make their mark on the clay courts of Roland Garros. The likes of Rafael Nadal, Dominic Thiem, and Stefanos Tsitsipas will be among the favorites to win the French Open title in Djokovic's absence. For Djokovic, the focus now is on getting healthy and returning to the court with renewed energy and determination. He knows that his fans will be eagerly awaiting his comeback, and he is determined to put on a show for them when he returns to competition. In the meantime, Djokovic's absence from the French Open will serve as a reminder of the physical demands of professional tennis and the importance of listening to one's body. In a sport where injuries are all too common, taking the time to rest and recover is crucial for prolonging one's career and achieving long-term success. Novak Djokovic may have withdrawn from the French Open, but his legacy as one of the greatest tennis players of all time remains intact. His dedication to the sport and his determination to overcome adversity have made him a role model for aspiring athletes around the world. As Djokovic continues his recovery and rehabilitation, his fans will be eagerly awaiting his return to the court and the opportunity to witness his magic once again. And when he does make his comeback, there is no doubt that the tennis world will be watching closely, ready to witness history in the making.